guys, this is Xfox here, and this is going to be a quick tutorial on Skyrim. Basically, this is almost the very first part after the beginning of the game. This is probably only a few minutes into the game where he releases you, you get a few items, and now you got to try and find your way out through these caves. So hopefully this will help some of you guys who are just new to the game and trying to figure out where to go and what to do. Hopefully watching me here and giving you some tips on how I was able to beat it will make it so you can make it through on the first try. So, by default, I know a lot of you guys are probably going to go with sort of dual wielding items here. It's okay. I learned later on that unfortunately, for me, using a one-handed blunt weapon was just far more superior. So here, I'm doing a bunch of damage. I really don't have a great way to block a lot of these attacks, but I can have a lot of damage. So I'm going to go ahead and you can see basically those two guys were very easy. There's another archer guy who's across. Be careful, he can knock you down in about 4 hits if you're not paying attention. So I just let my other guys do most of the work while I just come in here and pretty much finish them off. And just give them a good one through the gut there. So you can see the first little bosses you fight here are very, very easy. There's really not a lot of places you can get lost in these caves. Pretty much it's straightforward. You just go through it. But some of the individuals here who you fight can be a little tricky. Again, depending on if you chose a mage or you chose a fighter or whatever your class is. So here you don't need to go up where I'm going through this section here. I just seen it was open, so I decided to go in here and sort of see what's up here. I believe there's a treasure box up here, if I remember correctly. Or some items, I guess, a few potions and things like that. So nothing too much up here. Again, I believe once we go up this, there's just a few items up here. Or not, actually, I don't think there's anything that you can really do here. Sort of get stuck. So here, I didn't want to jump up and go up the caves and anything. I knew this was not the correct way to go. So save yourself some time and do not go the way that I went here when you come out of those caves. Basically, just go right outside the actual tunnel, or basically down the stream. But you do gotta admit, guys, when you look at some of these graphics, they are just super awesome here. So follow him if you don't know where to go. Basically, we can go down. I go this way. You should have gone straight, but I go this way because I'm just sort of curious and want to see all these, want to see basically what's in here. So I was getting a little afraid because I've seen a lot of these guys drop, and I don't want to get, just torn up. So I go back and wait for my guy here to help me out a little bit. But you figure out these, these guys are really, really easy to beat here. Really don't do a lot of damage to you.
Get away from me. There you are.
So here, basically, you can just hack and slash these guys with 1 or 2 hits, pretty easy.
What next, giant snakes?
So here, I was just looking around. I didn't find anything really that cool in here. You can check or search those, whatever you want to call them, those little eggplant things over there to the right. You can actually search those. They don't give you anything that great. I think they just give you an eggplant thing. Or egg sack. I tried cutting it up thinking it would help me out, but unfortunately, again, you guys don't need to do it. I was just more or less searching it to see if I can really find anything on them. So here you basically run back down the cave. Again, you can just find your main guy down there. And you can notice we're getting sort of lower and lower in the caves. We're sort of following the water down here.
Hold up. There's a bear just ahead.
So here, when you're at the first level, level 1,
Might be able to sneak
the
by.
bear can be a
Just
little
take
bit
it
tricky,
nice
especially if you don't have a lot of
Watch
damage
where you
output. Make sure you save before this, because if you don't, you're going to have to go all the way back and do it all over again. So here, I don't use the bow. I mean, you could use the bow and hit it 2 or 3 times, but, I was just looking around. I was going to sneak by it. But I decided, you know what? Let's kill it, and then let's see what happens here. Or let's try to sneak by and see if we can get it. So here I purposely stand here to see what it's going to do. Hopefully maybe getting a good weapon out of it or something. So forget it. I decided to go in and give it a few shots here.
Not the snake.
But not knowing how much damage it's going to put out, what I do is try and run up on this ledge here and basically let my other foe over here kill it. We go ahead and search it. Really don't find anything that great on it. Just a bear pelt and a few items. Nothing worthwhile. So I don't recommend wasting your time on killing it. So here's the second portion. Basically, we're going to come out here right around this corner. Again, it's pretty much easy from here on out, but that's sort of the first wave. Definitely rate and comment, guys. We'd like to hear from you.
Like the way.
And let me know how you guys like this tutorial.